Oops. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Athletic School podcast. Today, I'm recording this right now from Mexico, from the hotel that we're staying. Big hotel, nice area, traveling for work with a professional soccer team. And I'm not saying this in any way to flex or anything. I'm saying this because a few years ago, this simply wasn't my reality. I was stuck working on a job that I didn't love anymore. I was confused about what was next. So if you feel like that right now, stay with me because I'm going to break it down exactly what changed my life and how you can do the same. At one point, I was still at FC Cincinnati, but not in the role that I wanted. And that's important because from the outside, everything looked good, good organization, good environment, soccer, everything I should be happy about. But inside, I knew that something was off. And that's where most people get stuck because they settle. They say, this is good enough, this is what I have. But deep down, we know that there's more. This episode is sponsored by California Avocados Direct.com, delivering rich, creamy, hand-picked avocados straight from a family farm in Escondido, California, to your door. No middleman, no mass storage, just farm fresh quality you can taste and trust. Packed with healthy fats, potassium, and fiber, it's the kind of real fuel high performance need, whether you're grinding on the field or recovering from it. Use the code The Athletic School for 10% off of your first box at CaliforniaAvocadosDirect.com. What changed everything for me was understanding that your life doesn't change until you change. Not your job, not your situation, not your environment, you. I started learning and reading uh, the work from Joe Dispenza, and one concept hit me hard. And it's basically you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So if you are stressed, lost, negative, even if you want success, you won't create because your identity doesn't match. So what did I actually do? It was simple. Every day I started doing this. I would sit down, close my eyes, and visualize the life I wanted. But here's the key. This is where most people mess up. You can't just see it, you have to feel it. Feel it like it already happened. Feel the confidence, feel the freedom, feel the gratitude. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagine, but your body reacts to emotion. So when you combine a clear vision with a strong emotion, you start becoming that person. And this is the hardest part. You have to start acting like that version of you before it happens. It's not fake it, but choose differently. Ask yourself, how would that version of me that already made it think right now? How would he act? And then you do that. Even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable. Slowly, you start to see that things start to change, opportunities start to show up, people started seeing me differently, and most importantly, I started seeing myself differently. And now I'm here traveling, working in something I actually enjoy, almost that I couldn't imagine being here today, but still growing, but on a completely different level. And it didn't happen overnight, but it started with a decision. So if you take anything from this, take this. Get clear on what you want, not what others want, what you want. Spend 10 minutes a day visualizing, eyes closed, no distraction, feel it like already happened. This is the most important part. Start acting like that version of you today, not tomorrow. Whenever you do this, ask yourself, how does it feel to be the person that I want to be? So, like, if you want to be a starter, if you want to be successful, if you want to have whatever, how does it feel to be courageous? How does it feel to be a genius? How does it feel to be unstoppable, to be fearless? And then your body and your brain will start understanding what's happening. There's a version of you that already has everything you want. The only question is, are you willing to become that person? Because once you do, everything else will follow. If this helped you, share with someone that needs to hear this. And remember, this is not motivation, this is a decision. And huge thanks for CaliforniaAvocadoDirect.com to support the podcast and help me bring and share this message with the most amount of people I can. So make sure you guys go check it out, their website, and take care of your nutrition because as athletes, we can do a lot of things, but if we're not doing the little things where you're sitting down and doing a meditation, journaling, and eating correctly, things won't work.